Hey everyone, how's it going today? cryptoFOXXY here. Thanks so much for stopping by the channel. So in this video, we are going to talk about Solana. Solana's been struggling with price action in the last little while, despite having surpassed Ethereum earlier this year. But we're going to talk about what that means in this video, what key support levels we're going to watch as well. So let's jump into it. Smash the like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I appreciate it, and it doesn't cost you anything to do so. Thank you so much for your support. So Solana's price, could it drop below $100 in September? Some analysts believe it could, and we're going to talk about what levels to watch here. So there is a weekly return drop of about 19%. This downturn follows an even more significant drop of 25% recorded in July. Last week, we saw a sharp 12% reduction in Solana's open interest within a single day. That is a lot. And following a price decline below $150. So it's been a pretty big struggle for Solana this year. Started off fairly strong with the meme coin market and things like that were really hot, and now it's just kind of it's kind of at a standstill almost right now. Open interest has subsequently increased by 20%, and this rise during a market downturn suggests aggressive short selling rather than buying among futures traders. The funding rate for Solana has remained negative for the longest stretch in 2024. This prolonged negative rate is the lowest this year, underscores a prevailing bearish sentiment, obviously, in the market. The decrease in activity also with Dune Analytics is reporting a 6-month low of 7.7 billion in weekly DEX volume. Earlier this year, like we mentioned, Solana had frequently surpassed Ethereum in daily DEX volumes and achieved over $3 billion in a 24-hour trading volume period. That is absolutely insane. And it's amazing that it has gone from that down to what it is right now, but the whole market is really struggling too. So it's not necessarily specific to Solana. It also has to do a lot with Solana being, one of the major meme coin networks, and meme coins they're doing okay, but they're not as hot as they were back then when they were getting that massive volume. Blunt's Capital says he's an independent trader and has suggested on social media that the Sol BTC pairing appears poised for further declines, possibly testing lower support levels. He actually says that the weekly looks horrid. It legit looks proper topped out to me, is what he says. So it doesn't look good, and the analysis is not favorable to any kind of a run, really. We're having a little bit of green today. We'll just jump over here. But yeah, sitting at about $135. Up of 5% today. So, obviously things have gone from about $128 today to $135. So that's a little bit promising, but is this really going to sustain is the question. Critical support for Solana is sitting at $127. So that's probably why we saw that bounce. The next target, if it does fall below 127, would be 110, and recovery from 110 could signal a potential rally, providing a much-needed reprieve for investors. Solana could also retest even lower demand zones between $98 and $104, potentially leading to reevaluation of its market position as the year progresses. So that's very interesting. So we're very far off from Solana's all-time high, which was at $260. So this could be an opportunity, though, in my opinion, especially if Solana does dip down below the $100 mark. This is an absolute buy, in my opinion, because the next meme coin market that's going to heat up or whatever, Solana is right on top there, right? In my opinion, they've seen a number of different meme coin bull runs, and I don't think that we're going to see any real difference going forward. So that's what I got for you guys in this video. So Solana could be looking for a potential bottom here soon, hopefully, along with the rest of the altcoin market as well. September is probably going to be pretty volatile until we get any kind of decision from the Fed in the United States about interest rates. That's going to probably move the market if we do get an interest rate cut. But we're waiting to kind of hear what is specifically in the works for that. We'll know a little bit later into September. But for now, I'm expecting September to be about just as volatile as the summer has been. And then hopefully getting into October, we'll see a little bit of a break, and maybe a little bit nicer days in October, right? So that's basically what's going on right now. Just give you a heads up on what's going on with Solana, why it's struggling right now, and it's not necessarily specific to Solana. It's a lot to do with the overall market, but that's what I got for you. Thanks so much for tuning in. Catch you in the next one. Peace.